What is good, you guys? It is your boy Temp, and welcome back to another video. Today we've got a look at the Flu Game 12s. I believe it definitely would have been on my old channel. I did do a review on these a while back. These are from a new seller. These are from uashoe.ru. All the info there. Code ROPER for $10 off. They got lots of different shoes, Kobe's, all your rep needs they got. But we're going to do a video on the Bread 13s. And then these showed up. So I guess we're doing a review on the Flu Game 12s today. Black and red 12s. Classic. And yeah, classic shoe, man. I love the Jordan 12. Jordan 11, Jordan 13 I really like. Probably two of my favorites, if not my two favorites. Jordan 10s, but nobody really makes reps of them. Jordan 10's a great shoe for hooping. But Jordan 13s I've hooped in a fair bit as well. Jordan 12s, not a bad shoe either. I love the white and black ones. I believe the Taxi 12s is what they're called, if I'm not mistaken. But today we're looking at the Brez, man. So quickly, I'll show you guys the box. It comes with the black, orange, and brown box. Give me one second. Let's put it in the screen here. We'll just do it. Nike swoosh. And then Air Jordan 12 Retro Black / Varsity Red. Size US 10.5. I went with my true size in Jordans and Kobe's and a lot of other hoop shoes and whatnot. I wear size 11. But in Jordans, I seem to go down a half size because they seem to fit a little bit roomier. And that is the way to go. So whatever size you wear in Jordans, just go with that. If you guys don't wear Jordans much and you wear like Kobe's or other performance sneakers and whatnot, I would go down a half size. I think it's a safe play to go with for your Jordan needs. I do it with the Jordan 1s. Pretty much all the Jordans, I usually go down a half size. I just find them to fit a little bit longer. So, starting off with the bottom of the shoe, you've got your typical Jordan 12 traction pattern. You've got the herringbone pods, heel and forefoot in that black. And then you've got that red outsole it's pretty much a solid, but it almost looks like a thick, like a gummy bear, how it's not like translucent, but like it's not clearly, is opaque the word to use? Like it's not clearly solid. It's got a little bit of like a gummy kind of tinge to it, but for the most part, it's kind of solid with your carbon fiber on the inside there with that, classic carbon fiber kind of pattern that you see on a lot of these retro J's, different than what you see on today's performance kicks. But yeah, standard Jordan 12 traction pattern. If you're trying to hoop in these, anything herringbone is good. But this is definitely a shoe that, like, low-key, since I got two pairs in, will be like something you could hoop in outside. Like low-key, because it's thicker, hard rubber compound on these two. So yeah, as for the Jordan 12, as for the cushioning, trying to refresh myself on it, I believe it is a full-length air sole unit, but I may be wrong. With the thicker and firmer rubber outsole and the foam compound, it not being overly soft, it's not a super bouncy ride, and they still sit fairly low to the ground. So it's hard to say what kind of tech is actually, because I don't know the batch name, so it's hard to say what kind of tech they threw in it. If I remember correctly, it's an air sole unit, full-length air sole unit in the retail, but I may be wrong, so don't quote me. But as for the shoe here, you've got the kind of pebbled leather look on the front part of the midsole, almost like that basketball look. You've got the little rubber not Air Jordan, Jumpman, kind of little rubber detail there above the outsole, which does come up around the arch to give you some of that arch support and structural containment. And then you've got that black foam on the back there. So, pretty standard for your Jordan 12. As for the upper materials, you've got what looks kind of like a red pebbled leather. In the black, it's hard to say, like it's like a full grain, or it's got a different kind of texture to it. But the red kind of has that little pebbled basketball leather look on your stitched on toe cap. Looks and feels pretty decent. And then the back kind of has that quilted look, so to say, with the lines there on that black. And the leather's solid. Feels pretty decent to me, I ain't gonna lie. You've got your matte black Jumpman eyelets for your top eyelets there. And they are like actual full eyelets, not like loops, like the ones that have the hooks. Those are a pain because then you gotta like cinch them up, and if you like let go, they'll fall out. And you got that on both sides there. And then you've got your rope laces, more of that same black on the tongue there. And then you've got the classic, if you can kind of see it through the laces, you got the red embroidered 2, like TWO, and then 23 in the letters there for 23. Jumpman there on the tongue, that black leather, nice and supple. And then the collar lining there, standard kind of cotton, fleece almost, like the way the kind of lines or weave is pretty standard for a lot of the Jordan retros there. You've got the black and red, black insole with the red Jumpman, if the camera will focus there. And then the rope laces, of course. Size tag there, if the camera will focus, y'all. Let's see. Maybe. There you go. Not too bad. 10.5. So, it's a nice shoe, man. On the back there, Jordan. You got the 2-3 from your outsole. And it says, quality inspired by the greatest player ever. And that might be Cap. That might be Cap. I don't know about y'all. I mean, last time I said this, I started a debate in the comments about how LeBron is the GOAT. And all I'm going to say is that Jordan may be the most dominating player in comparison or in reference to his generation, who is the most dominant force, you know, over his peers who dominated the game. But man, the game has just evolved so much. You know, that's just my opinion. So, anyways, LeBron is my GOAT. Shout out to Steph Curry though. Steph Curry, low key, up there too though. But the little Jumpman with the black and red. But yeah, man, this is the shoe. Nice shoe, nice colorway. Shout out to uashoe.ru for sending these my way. Code Roper for $10 off. We'll show them some love. It is your boy Temp. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.